All right, it's Thursday, time for a Thursday stop. And the Thursday stop is time for me to reflect at the past week and see what's gone on and what I've learned, what I've helped teach others, and what I can start doing towards the rest of my week. And this time is critical. Gotta use this time. I gotta get out of the office, get away from the workstation, get away from the phone, which is right there. You are my phone. And try to kind of figure out where things are and if I'm really going, if my business is going the direction I want it to go, if my life's going the way I want it to go. This is a good time to reflect. So, what I want to reflect on this week is a question that I got that really kind of set me back, and it really made me think a lot. Probably too much thinking, to the point where I couldn't get a good answer. And I did finally get a good answer, of course. I have to have a good answer. All right, so that question that I got this week, it actually took me a whole day to respond back to this person because I wanted it to be the right answer. That question was, Chris, what CRM do you recommend? And for those of you who don't know what a CRM is, it stands for Contact Relationship Manager, or if you want to call it a Client or Customer Relationship Manager. And my question, I guess my answer, I really looked through all of the CRMs that I'm familiar with, that I've worked on, that I've helped integrate into other solutions that companies, large and small, have used. And they've all got these basic features that are excellent, and then they're bundled and bloated with all this extra junk that's unnecessary and usually costs way more than it needs to. And that's not to put down CRMs, but what CRM do I recommend? And the honest answer is I recommend a spreadsheet. And the reason why I recommend a spreadsheet is once you can understand how to manage your contacts beyond an address book, and when we say it that way, when we want to utilize a CRM will say goes on top of an address book or a contact list, and it allows you to track additional information on communications that might have taken place, or where a contact or prospect or a lead is in the sale process, or maybe you use it for project management, or slightly as project management, where you know where a client's project is in a certain phase, so you know how to communicate with them. All right, so that's a better understanding. Well, it can get very detailed and complex very quick if you don't have a good understanding of what you need in a CRM. Hence why I say using the spreadsheet, because there's no right way, and I want to say this because I know people will disagree with me, but there's no right way to use a CRM. It's really up to you. If you understand the idea of what a CRM is and how it applies to your business, then you need to make that process up for yourself and then apply a CRM to it. But a spreadsheet really helps you get a grasp on what those processes are and how to put them together for management that then can be later put into a CRM. Hence why I say the CRM. Now, there are other advantages to a CRM, there are other advantages to a spreadsheet over a CRM, and why I have really, in my business and for myself, have moved away from the CRM and just stuck with the spreadsheet. And that list is very long and probably would be best as not a quick Thursday stop video, but I will go over a few things. With a spreadsheet, and if you're in digital marketing or marketing in any fashion for any type of business, you know that there are a lot of marketing tools out there. There are email marketing tools, there are social marketing tools, They are mailing marketing tools. And each of these often wants you to use their features in their solution for managing your list outside of the CRM. Now, while some CRMs will integrate with these tools and do a fantastic job, a lot of them won't, or they'll at least only do it halfway. They'll only sync one direction. They won't sync back and forth, meaning your CRM won't necessarily update when something has happened on your email marketing tool. So let's say somebody unsubscribed. Well, how do you know that somebody's no longer interested in your email marketing or your services in general back in your CRM unless you manually go through, look at the notifications, etc., etc. And not all CRMs will have the ability for you to integrate a sync back and forth between them. Okay, so you see where I'm going. In a spreadsheet, you can often do that, and there's a feature, or there's a service that I love that has really made marketing software do what it really needs to do, and that is Zapier. And if you want, that's in my recommended online resources for small business, and I explained a good reason why I love that service. And I'll go into depth in that about Zapier in the future. So back to the spreadsheets. Again, spreadsheets you can integrate now, and I talked about Zapier, but spreadsheets, when you use something like Google Sheets, where you've got your spreadsheet in the cloud, where it can then be connected to services like Zapier or to MailChimp or to Constant Contact or a whole plethora of other services, then you can really explore how you want to communicate with your contacts and how you want your sales process to go, instead of being fixed with how a CRM says it needs to be, because that's how they make their software work. Okay. Well, hopefully this wasn't too long of a ramble about CRMs and why I like spreadsheets over CRMs, but I want to know more from you. Maybe there's something I've left out in this video about CRMs that I've just completely missed. And maybe it's about team management. Maybe I have more to say about that. But yeah, post a comment down below. Maybe give me an idea. Bring me up to speed on CRMs to make me fall in love with CRMs over again. Because at one point, I thought they were fantastic. I mean, I have my favorite CRMs. I really do. But do I recommend them for other people? No. I say start with spreadsheets. Then come back and ask me again. All right, so that's the end of the Thursday stop. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Of course, if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I want to know how this is going. Post a question, a comment, at the bottom of the screen, down in the comments section. That's down there if you're watching this on YouTube. Else, if you're watching it on my website at chrisrissy.com, post a question down there, comment. Help educate me and educate others who want to know what CRM's recommended. All right, that's the end of it. And as always, remember, be the experience. Master your business, and I'll talk to you next time.